Yo, what's up guys, my name is AFC Adino and I got a game against my boy Toby Mobile. He's a loyal viewer of mine, so should be interesting bringing this regen team. His team looks pretty scary. He has a Weavile on his team, which is strong against my team. My Weavile is also strong against him. My Hydreigon as well, by the way. I kind of want to lead off with either one of those, but I feel like I should probably just lead with Hydreigon because Rotom is a very likely lead. As he goes into the Weavile, so a bit of a horrible start for me. But I can go into my Regenarote just to see whether he is Choice Banded or Life Orbed. I could also be Choice Scarf Hydreigon, so he should keep that. He should keep that in mind. Okay, he switches into the Rotom, most likely scouting whether I'm Choice Scarf or Specs. But now I get in my Regenarote against the Rotom. I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb. Amoonguss is most likely coming out, but if he doesn't bring in Amoonguss, I still have the chance of poisoning something, because Amoonguss is his only poison type and he has no steel type on his team. So he actually goes into Landorus. I would love to poison this. 11% no poison, and I'm just clicking HPIs. He actually goes for Stealth Rocks, really wanting those rocks up. I get some nice damage off, and what I can do here is just go for the double HPIs. As he goes for the U-turn, really nice for me because he takes the Rocky Helmet damage as well. And Amoonguss is most likely coming out right now. Yeah. What I'm going to do here is, since Slowking doesn't really wall anything in this game, can use Slowking as a sleep fodder, because he will probably go for the Spore, and even if he goes for Sludge Bomb, it doesn't do much against Slowking. Does go for Spore, and I can basically use him as the sleep fodder for the team, and we can... I could bring in Heatran, but I also want to get rid of his Stealth Rock, so... but Heatran is nice for potential Weavile switch. But I'm just still going Tornadus, because if he doesn't bring in Weavile or Rotom, that's a defog for me. And if he does that, I can still switch out and proc the Regenerator. But I really want the defog off. Actually goes into the Rotom. I could definitely live a Volt Switch, but if I defog on this turn, he's just gonna Volt Switch into the Weavile and Pursuit Trap me. And that's something I want to avoid. So I feel like I have to go back into my Regenarote. So I'm U-turning into the Regenarote. And even after the Volt Switch damage, I don't think... Oh, he actually goes for T-Wave. That's interesting. So what I could do is Sludge Bomb again. Amoonguss coming in, and what I'm going to make a really aggressive player, since he cannot really click Spore anymore, and I have a Heatran in the back. I'm going to click Leaf Storm, because that hits everything aside from Amoonguss and Tornadus, and he actually goes into the Rotom. Please break through. There we go. We hit, we connect, and that crit did not matter, boys. We get rid of the Rotom, and this is a Leaf Storm. Is the GOAT. Having these clutch moments. Really nice. We got rid of the Road, so that's most likely his defogger gone. Well, he had T-Wave on it, so maybe Tornadus is his defogger. Unless the Rotom didn't have Pain Split. But I'll go Slowking now. It's asleep anyway. I don't really care about Slowking in this game. Goes for U-turn. He could Pursuit Trap me here. Life Orb. So he could Pursuit Trap me with Weavile, because even if I stay in, I'm going to die. Actually goes into the Mimikyu. Maybe he doesn't have Pursuit then. Still fine. Can go into Tornadus. I have a Weavile and Hydreigon, which both resist the Shadow Sneak. So what I could do here is defog first, because it will be very difficult for him to get up rocks again. He goes for Play Rough, and that will knock me out. But so be it. And what I could do... bit of a rough position to be in. I could go into Heatran, but I need to scout for the Drain Punch. Because he clicked Play Rough instead of Shadow Claw on Tornadus. So he might be Drain Punch. He might not have Shadow Claw. Because he risked missing Play Rough there. So what I could do is go into Tangrowth. As he indeed goes for the Drain Punch. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb here. Just to break. Goes for Play Rough. Just to break the disguise. Hopefully I break through. Nice. Because now I can Revenge Kill him with either Hydreigon or Weavile. I'm going to sack Slowking now. This goes for Drain Punch. And how do we play this now? So I'm going to lose a mon. But I still Revenge Kill it with Hydreigon, so that's not the problem. As long as I keep Heatran at full HP, it can check the Weavile. Because it doesn't die to Low Kick, I believe. So I just sack this, try to Scald. He goes for another SD. Pretty sure Shadow Sneak just kills me. He goes for Drain Punch, trying to get some extra recovery, I guess. As I wake up, I Scald him, and he gets burnt. That's his mistake. He basically gave me the chance to burn him. If he just went for Shadow Sneak or Play Rough, he would have just killed me. But now, because I did get the burn off, that's even better, because now my Hydreigon or Weavile take less damage after I Revenge Kill it. I could also go into Tangrowth now that he is burnt. A lot of options I have now. But I'll just Scald as he does go for Play Rough. Because I think Tangrowth is still more useful than Slowking. And now I can go into Hydreigon. I could also go into Weavile and Ice Shard, but I don't want to lock myself into Ice Shard and have him bring in Weavile. So I can just Dark Pulse, and because he's burnt, the Shadow Sneak is also resisted. It doesn't do that much to me. If I had Rocks up, I would have gone Weavile and Ice Shard. Yeah, we take out the Mimikyu, and yeah, curious to see what he does now. The Weavile is definitely a threat to me. He goes Amoonguss now, so I need to choose a Sleep Fodder. I'm going Tangrowth here as he clicks Sludge Bomb. Cool play, cool play. And now I have to bring in Weavile and spam Icicle Crash. Cannot let Heatran be asleep because it still needs to check the Weavile. So I just dropped this Icicle Crash. I do think it does 2-hit KO the Weavile. Maybe it does a bit less, but having that damage off on him, it could be nice. As he sacks Lando, smart play, because he gets the Intimidate. Okay, now his Weavile comes in. Since my Hydreigon is slower than both Weavile and Tornadus, I think it's better to just sack him. Because it doesn't kill Amoonguss either. Because he goes for... Oh, he actually has... He does have Low Kick. But that should not knock out my Heatran. Since I'm max HP. He is also life orbed. I think that makes a difference. So I do believe Heatran is my play. Because he might also not know my Heatran set. He might think I'm a Magma Storm Heatran with max special attack. And just go for the low kick there. So I'll just go Heatran and I'll click Lava Plume. If he switches, I'll get up rocks. And then I commit to spamming Icicle Crash. But for now I just click Lava Plume and I should be able to live a low kick. He's not choice banded. He's life orbed. That shouldn't make a difference. As long as he doesn't crit me, I should live the low kick. And if it's Brick Break or something, I definitely live. Okay, it is low kick. 89%. Easy. Tanked. Easily tanked. And we get rid of the Weavile. And as long as we hit all our Icicle Crashes, we should be able to win this game. So Tornado's coming out. And I'm just getting up my Stealth Rocks. Doesn't really matter. I have to commit to clicking Icicle Crash anyway. Just for knockoff. So all I need to do now is hit 2 Icicle Crashes in a row. Can we do it? I believe in you, Weavile. Look, the sky is dark. You have night vision. Okay, we hit the first one. We hit the first one. Tornado's going down. Now we just have to hit the Among Us. Come on, this will definitely kill. Okay, we connect, Among Us gone, and Weavile ending up cleaning up the game for us. So, GG Toby, GG, really close game. I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I've noticed that most of my viewers are not non-subscribers, which is funny. So, definitely subscribe to help me out there. Getting really close to 800. Yo, what's up guys, AFC Dino here, playing a game against the Z of Evil, bringing the Regenarote team. Should be fun, should be fun. He has a pretty cool team with some Pokemon you rarely see. But I'm going to lead off with my Tornadoes in this one. Tornadoes basically gives me a lot of options. I could knock off things, I could U-turn. Can even throw off a Hurricane if he somehow leads off with the Venusaur. But he goes straight into Talonflame. I think I kinda need to get in my Heatran. So what I'll do is I'll just U-turn here. This way oh, he goes for the Swords Dance straight away. But this way I break his Gale Wings. So at full HP, if he has Gale Wings at full HP, he basically gets priority flying type moves. But we broke that ability by getting some damage off. And Weavile is going to be slower if he's running max speed. So I'm going into my Heatran. He's probably running max speed as he's was faster than my Tornado. So I attempt to Toxic him as he goes into his own Heatran. Looking at his team, his only potential Stealth Rocker. So, but I still think bringing in Slowking is the safest play. Just debating whether I should go Slowking or not. I just go Slowking. Stealth Rocks could definitely be coming out. So, does get up the rocks, and I'm going for Scald here. If I had Toxic, I would have clicked Toxic, but he goes for the Protect, and now I'm going to switch into my Heatran. He's probably bringing in his Milotic, trying to get the burn for my Scald, but I bring in my Heatran, trying to get up rocks or poison him, depending if he has Flame Orb or not. He has Flame Orb, and that could actually be annoying, but let me get up the rocks first, and I'll play around this later. The reason Flame Orb is kind of annoying is because I cannot poison it, and my Weavile is my only physical attacker. which could suck for me because Milotic walls Weavile. But I'll go Tornadus first, and I'm going to play around my Regenerator, waiting till he gets worn down by the burn. So he goes for Scald, doesn't burn me, which is really nice. I'm going to go for the U-turn here to get some extra chip. A clean 7%, and I'm going into my Tangrowth in case he wants to go for Toxic. He goes for the Ice Beam, should be able to take it. And now I'm bringing in my Slowking. He's probably clicking Ice Beam again. Hands behind your back, Slowking. And let's actually try to use Nasty Bolt. He's at 69%, boys. 69. He goes for Toxic. He misses. I get off my Nasty Bolt. This is great because I'm going to go for Psyshock here. He's probably trying to go for the Toxic again. Yeah, he goes for Toxic, and I get off my Psyshock. 29%, and now I'm going to go for Nasty Bolt since he's kind of forced to go for the Recover here. And then I have a Slowking at +4. He actually switches out. That's even better for me because now the Milotic stays really low, and I also have a Rocks up. But he brings in his Heatran, so this could probably be... He's probably going to go for the Protect to stall out the Poison turn. Oh, he actually goes hard Mug. Oh, what if I clicked Scald there? Scald was also a logical play there. I don't think Pursuit should knock me out. If it's Careful, it's definitely doesn't knock me out. If it's Adamant max attack, then he might kill me. But I'll go into my Tangrowth now. As he goes for the knockoff. I'm taking the Rocky Helmet. And he doesn't poison me. That's cool. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake here. Maybe he'll go for the double knockoff. Expecting a switch. Other than attacking the Milotic, I don't see Tangrowth doing much in this game. Does go for the Gunk Shot. It would have been cool if he missed. But since the Milotic is really low, I don't think I need Tangrowth. I can go into Weavile now. And I'll just click Knockoff. If he stays in, that's fine as well. Because then I'll get rid of his Assault Vest and get some chip off. And if he switches, I'll take an item from something else. He brings in the Yavalux, Stealth Rocks are up. And Knockoff only doing 31%. Kind of sad. But I'm going hard into my Hydreigon because he's kind of forced to go for the Recover. I don't think he's going to click Rapid Spin here. Yeah, goes for the Recover, and this is basically a free Dark Pulse. The reason I'm not dropping in Draco or going for Flash Cannon is because he has a Heatran. As he does bring in the Heatran now. Most likely it's Spadef Heatran then. But I get off my Dark Pulse, nice 48%. And I know he has Protect, but he's at 40%. He'll be at 46. If it's a roll, I'll definitely go for it because I got 48 first. But I'll just click Dark Pulse and I get the 46 and knock out the Heatran. The next time I'm defogging, he won't be able to get up his Rocks again. So that's actually really nice. What? He goes into the Mug, so Mug taking Stealth Rocks damage. And the more chip I get on this, the easier it is to kill him with my Hydreigon. I'm going Tornadus now. Just to get another Rocky Helmet chip off. Should also not be able to knock me out. 46. And he doesn't get the poison, which is great because now I can go for the defog. So I get the defog off and he goes for the knockoff. Knocks me out. Gets a crit. That crit definitely mattered, guys. But at this point, I'm going to bring in my Weavile. And what I could do here is I can just go for the Pursuit. I don't have to go for the knockoff because the Pursuit basically guarantees damage on this as he switches out, most likely into Avalok. But that damage is really nice because now he's definitely going to die to Dark Pulse from my Hydreigon, even if he has the Assault Vest. And I can bring in my Slowking here. And the reason I'm not going hard Hydreigon is because he can still go for the Avalanche right here, as he does do it. And now I'm going to attempt to go into my Hydreigon, because this is his only opportunity to heal his Milotic. Because Slowking doesn't kill Milotic and then he can recover. So I'm bringing in my Hydreigon, as he does switch out into the Milotic, reading this guy like a bug. And yeah, now I'm basically getting another kill by just clicking a button. I love clicking buttons, guys. Knocking out Milotic as well, claiming kills with the Hydreigon. And now Venusaur coming in. I don't knock out Venusaur. I also don't want to take the sleep powder on Hydreigon. So how should we play this? Definitely going to keep Heatran, because Talonflame can still win. If I go Slowking first, then I can see whether he has Leech Seed or Sleep Powder, because I think he clicks one of the two. I don't think he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I think it's probably better to bring in Slowking, see what he does, then switch in Heatran. The odds of him going for the double Leech Seed or Sleep Powder on my Slowking are low, since Slowking can also run Size Choke or Psychic. Goes for the Leech Seed. He was already at full HP, so that doesn't really matter to me. And I switch into Heatran, proccing the Regenerator, and let's see what he does. He does go for the Giga Drain, so works out for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for the Lava Plume first and then go for Stealth Rocks. I'm pretty sure Lava Plume doesn't knock him out. I would definitely want my rocks up, but going for Lava Plume first means I get some chip off on it, and then I might be able to kill it with Hydreigon later, as he goes for the Leech Seed. And because he went for the Leech Seed, he's most likely going to switch out now. He's at 60%, so he could die to Lava Plume, and he's probably going into Talonflame, but I go for Rocks. Could have clicked Toxic, but if he for some reason stayed in, I wouldn't have gained anything. Now, whether he switches or stays in, I'm getting up my Rocks, as Talonflame indeed comes in. And hopefully I can hit the Toxic. Should be able to live a +2 Acrobatics. So he goes for Swords Dance, and I connect my Toxic, so that's great. Let me just sack my Slowking, because Heatran can still beat the remaining Pokemon on his team. And he goes for another Swords Dance. He really wants to go for game, huh? I think Slowking is the most expendable one, because he still has the Venusaur. Muk might even be faster than my Slowking. Slowking is only good for Avalok, but I have ways of dealing with Avalok with Hydreigon and Heatran. So let me just sack this, as he goes for Brave Bird, and so he doesn't have Acrobatics. Brave Bird, that's even better for me, because he takes a lot of recoil. He has the Shell Ball item, pretty cool. And because he's a Brave Bird, I can kind of go for a different plan here. I'm still bringing out the Weavile, but I don't have to Ice Shard now. What I can actually do is go for the Pursuit, in case he wants to bring in Avalok and Rapid Spin. And even if he attacks me, he takes recoil and poison damage, so it's a win-win for me. I don't need Weavile to win. But I basically trap the Talonflame now. If he was Acrobatics, I would have needed to Ice Shard him, because I wouldn't have had enough damage. But he goes for the Flare Blitz now, takes a lot of recoil, and at 24% he should definitely die to poison. And now Heatran should basically win the game. I could even bring in Hydreigon, but I saw how much Lava Plume did to the Venusaur. So that's basically a guaranteed way. Venusaur coming out, so he'll take 12.5. And I can just go for Lava Plume, knocking it out. We know we are faster. Muk will be very low after Stealth Rocks. And Avalok will also die. And even if I don't kill the Avalok, I still have Hydreigon in the back. So that should definitely win the game. Muk living at 1%. Kind of unfortunate. Would have loved to see him die to rocks. You can get 0% damage to him, dying to the 0% damage. He gives up. That's basically the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more Pokemon content, and leave a comment down below. Check out my Discord server, link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.